Hello everyone, this is Player 2 with Hidden Level, and today I'm reviewing a game called Gravilon. Now, it is a 2D platformer game that is unlike anything I've really seen before. I would say it's kind of equal parts interesting and equal parts frustrating, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, this is the main menu screen. As you can see, it is extremely minimalistic. I mean, that is the whole vibe for this game, which I think falls on the interesting side. I think minimalistic stuff is really cool to look at. I've never seen it in a game to this extent before, so I have been really enjoying this kind of very basic just grid lines in the background and stuff like that. Okay, so anyway, like I said, this is a menu screen. It gives you R, resets the level, A and D moves you left and right. You can only move left or right. So this is a platformer game where you actually don't jump. But you do have a space bar which kind of slows down your gravity or slows down your time. And I will give you an example of that when I start playing. And Z zooms in for you. But I like playing kind of a widescreen, and H is HUD, so that shows you, well, actually, you know what, I think I will be able to give you a better example of what that does when I'm playing the game. So this I am this little square, and my point of the whole game is to move this tiny little black square, this little guy who's kind of teetering-tottering in the middle, to these big blue squares at the end of the maze. Continue level 1.5. I had left off on, I guess, like level 1.5. I didn't make it very far. That would fall under the frustrating part of this game. I am not a great puzzle person, and this game, wow, it is definitely difficult. So, that would be, oh, move. Can't even get quite up the slope. No, don't confirm. There we go. I'm going to start over from the beginning in Act 1. Confirm, yes. I think that was just kind of like a loading wait screen. Okay, here I am, and I forgot that I am a blue square now, not black like in the main menu. So this is level 1.1, and I am this tiny little blue square, and I needed to kind of build up momentum in order to make it up these tiny little levels, because as I said before, I can't jump in this game. It's all about building up the motion so I have enough speed to make it across these little gaps without falling. As you can see from the background, I mean, extremely minimalistic, just a whole bunch of lines. And you can see these little grayed out areas. That is actually your next level. A little exit portal gives you a little noise. So watch this, it's pretty interesting. You disappear, and then you move into the background. And there's your next level. Oh, don't fall over the side, Player 2. But build up enough momentum to get up there. Oh, darn, and I stopped. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, I am coming up onto these tiny little, to me they kind of look light pink, but I guess some people would say they're white. These tiny little white squares that you can see that are spotted around this game. These are your gravity changers. So as you can see, my gravity is normal. I mean, gravity is pulling me down and I am resting on top of these lines. But when I hit these tiny little light pink squares, I am all of a sudden floating up, and I am on the bottom of these lines. So that is a pretty cool twist to this game. My gravity changes, and that actually plays a big part in the game. That is a big part of the puzzle. I have to change my gravity several times in order to make it around these mazes of lines, whether I crawl underneath them or roll on top of them. Okay, I am now going to show you, eek, don't go too far. I'm going to show you what the space bar does. Like I mentioned before, it slows down time, so I find that it is very useful when I am trying to move towards these little light pink things that I might not be able to hit the first try, so it kind of slows things down so I have a better chance of hitting these tiny, tiny little dots. Oh, just like that. And also, I found it's helpful maybe if I am just completely stuck right here and well, that's not a good example, but I can use it to kind of boost myself up just a smidgen over tiny little gaps. So there are a couple uses for those gravities. Gotta go really, really slow. I found, eek, no. Okay, this isn't the best time to talk. Oh, just like that. I found that this game can be very frustrating because if you aren't good at puzzle games like me, and if you hold on to the A button or the D button even just a smidgen too long, I mean, you're going to build up momentum and just completely pass your target. So you have to take deep breaths when you're playing this game and just slow down. You have to be extremely precise in this game to hit these targets and make it through this maze. Oh my gosh, just made it. As you can see, the little light pink dots, what's the word I'm looking for? They come back, they respawn almost immediately. Well, they give you a couple seconds, but they respawn very shortly after you hit them. So if you're not careful, you can like float up to one. No, that's actually not what I meant to say. You can fall down to one, and if you make a circle and make a loop and you rise back up to it, the thing will respawn, and then anyway, you fall to your death. So you have to be careful sometimes not to hit the same little white square twice. Okay, I gotta be very careful to hit that thing. Yes, and I did it. You can see how it helps my timing. Oh, I also haven't explained one extra thing. You might be wondering what those 7 little lines are over there. Oh my gosh, find a safe spot. Okay, so I am pressing the H button in the main menu that said it was HUD, and as you can see, it brings up a timer. It shows you how long I've been playing this game, which to me was a little, I actually didn't like it that much because it just kind of added on to my sense of anxiety when I was staying on a level too long. I mean, the first time I played this game, it took me like 30 minutes to get through the first 2 or 3 levels. So I kind of liked having that hidden. I pressed the H button a couple times to let that go. But I like having this little bar with the bracket because that is actually your gravity. You hold it down and that shows how long you have your little gravity slow boost time. Whatchamacallit for, I don't really know the specific name, and then you can see that it recharges. I kind of like just having that as a visual reference to see how I'm doing and how long I can hold down the space bar. Oh, see, this is a good example. I am kind of stuck in this gap, but if I hold down the space bar and move the D button, it kind of gives me a smidgen of a boost to get out of a tricky situation. Now let's see, I wanted to go this way. Oh, just make it. As well as a very minimal landscape, it's also very minimal music. In the Steam game, it had this really pretty kind of ethereal music, but that, as you can see, is not happening in this game. It was just for the preview, but that's okay. I think I would probably have found that a little too distracting if I heard music. All you just kind of hear is the little cute little pings of the tiny little slow down gravity time and the kind of sort of louder roars of the exit portals when you get near them. Alright, and I think I am talking a smidgen too much and I can't remember which way to go. Oh no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Well, this will give you an example to see. You press R for reset. So, this is just such a crazy, interesting game. Like I said, I love the visuals of this. Minimalistic, I think, is pretty, and I have not seen this in a game, but it is also very frustrating. I only made it to level like 5, and this is level 4 actually. I haven't even made it as far as I did previously. And to me, it is a difficult game. I need to change my gravity one more time to go up. So I'm going to try and go down to this tiny little pink square and then zoom up like a little balloon. But I didn't quite make it. Alright, I'm going to give this one more shot. I beat this level once before, but I am not as familiar with it as I am with the other ones. Actually wasn't what I meant to do. Oh no, and then I passed my little gravity resetter. I should have slowed down time right there to hit it, like I mentioned several times to you guys, and I didn't take my own advice. Oh, slow down, careful. Like I said, you can build up momentum in this game, and that can work against you, definitely. It is a double-edged sword. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That wasn't what I meant to do. Okay. Well, I am failing on this level. So I think I'm just going to stop this video right here. It gave you a good sense of, wow, that was a horrible shot, player 2. What were you thinking? I wasn't thinking. Well, this gives you a sense of what this game is about. Very simple movements. You just move left and right with A and D, and your spacebar is this little slow down time thing, and all you have to do is make your way up and around these lines and occasionally changing gravity to reach the exit. So it seems like a simple concept, but it is very difficult for people who aren't very good at puzzles and platformers, such as myself. So this was a difficult game for me. But like I said, I would also say it is equal parts interesting because this is to me, it's a pretty game. And I like how minimal it is. I kind of appreciate the lack of music too. And it can be calming, it can be soothing, it can be a very easy time killer kind of game. And this game is very cheap, so I would say that you definitely can. Oh, can I make it? No, because I am falling down. Can I make it this way? Can I make it this way? Oh my gosh, player 2, I think you made it. Look at that, you guys. I made it past level 4. And I am on level 5, and this is the one that I was stuck on. I haven't been able to make it past this level. We'll give it one chance, though. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's aim for this little guy up here. I missed him. Reset. You see, it's kind of addicting. It seems so simple, and it just kind of lures me in, like I definitely can do this, but then it gets more challenging the longer I play it. Oh, slow down, player 2. Not quite, player 2. Zoom out into the cosmos where there's nothing but a little bit of grayscale and some more lonely little blocks. So, this is Player 2 with Hidden Level, and you have been watching me trying to beat Gravilon. It is available on Steam. Couple bucks, I would say purchase it. It's definitely a good price, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can get past level 1.5 like I am. I am stuck right here. I'm sure you'll do better than I did. Alright, well, I will talk to you guys later. This is Player 2 with Hidden Level. Bye!